Hi, I'm King on 70. Today's topic is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. This was a video request by someone. I'm not going to call her name. But in this topic, or in this live podcast, I want to talk about if you ever had a problem or whatever the reason why something seems to come into your life and to stop your growth or to being successful or to hinder you from doing the thing that you're supposed to do. We all have a purpose here on earth. That's why God put us here. And that's why we was born into this world from our mom, father, and God. All right? Now there's something might be you never knew of, that you know about it, but you never tried it. And then you get those people who entice you to do it. That's temptation. Stay away from that. Okay? So in the day, I want to give a little encouragement. All right, in 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13, and I'm reading from the King James Version, there had no temptation taken you but such as common to man, but God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able to, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it. Okay, so basically what Paul is saying here to the church of Corinth, that there's nothing in this world can withhold you or stop you from serving your Father. That is very common to mankind. That's to say all race, all humans, okay? It does not speak as a one individual. So that word in the Greek, it means all them, everybody, okay? What is temptation? It's testing, all right? It's testing to see if you desire to do that or not, okay? So don't fear as though this temptation that is hindering you or try to stop you from serving God will stop you from doing the thing that you love to do most. So I was here to encourage you, give your life over to God, okay? Give it over to Jesus and let Jesus work it out, okay? Jesus said, take my yoke of him and learn of him, because his is easy, a light, and ours on is heavy. So let God come into your life. Let God be your guide. Let God teach you his way. Let God show you his way. Okay? So don't think it's something that strange. All right? It's just common. All right? What is common? It means, the definition of that means to have it more than once, maybe a few or four more times. Okay? So here you have people might try to entice you to do things that you never would do. And if you get caught up in the midst of that, it become a daily routine. And then sometimes we'll find ourselves being glued and addicted to what we really wasn't supposed to try in the first place. Okay? So let God come in and work out that thing that is hard for you to get rid of, okay? All right, so there's no temptation second common to man. That word mean if you look at that word common, it means to have it more than once, a few more times, okay? That's what that means. God is true. What does that mean? That word faithful mean God is real. God is loyalty. God is all God of true. And whatever you're going through, God's not going to leave you or forsake you. Okay, you got to want it. You got to want it, okay? You have to want God to come into your life and make a change, okay? Make that change by giving your life over to God, okay? Whatever it is, whether it's drugs, alcohol, prostitution, or female hoe, whatever, all right? Whatever the desire that you desire to do, whether you run after, whether you sleep with a bunch of women, whether the women sleep with a bunch of men, whatever that is, or you're addicted to, let God take it from you. Okay, give your life over to God. Okay, nothing too hard for God. God is true. That word in the Greek means God is true and loyalty to do it. Okay, who will not suffer you. That word in the Greek meaning will not allow you to be able to be tempted and burdened to the stuff that you can't even bear. Why? God got you. Okay, God's not going to allow that. All right. To be tempted, that word in the Greek means to be enticed. That is to say, to encourage to do the wrong thing. Okay, God's not going to tempt you or allow you to do the things that you don't supposed to do. Why? Because he knows it's not good. That you may be able to bear it. That is to say, to carry it. Okay, God will allow you to escape this type of whatever is bothering you, but at the same time, God will ease it. God will make it easy for you. Okay, what this mean is, why Paul said it like this? Because We ourselves have work to do for ourselves. That is to say, if you are addicted to whatever, right? I'm not going to call it a specific thing. All right, let's say you're addicted to cigarettes, okay? God will deliver you, but yourself have to do something also. You got to train your mind not to think of a cigarette, okay? That's why he said God, with the temptation, allow you to escape it. So there's some things that we got to do as well, okay? God will heal your sin and whatever is hindering you, but God will allow you to do the same. That's to say, you have to do some stuff on your own too. So I hope that helped. May God may add a blessing to the reading of His eternal word. You stay in God's word every day, eat it. It's a good day. Because you know why? Jesus is the living word. Bye.